Okay, before this video starts, I just want to inform you all that Kevin said that if this video gets 1 million views, I get to shave his head. And then dye the-
Hang on.
And then dye-
Whoa, nah.
He did, you heard it here first, folks. And then dye the little fuzzy hair that's left pink.
What?
You heard it here first.
Okay, there needs to be a time stipulation on this. You got 2 months to get 1 million
No,
views.
okay, 2 months to get 1 million views, and then I get to shave his head.
No pink shit.
Alright, Mooksters, you know what to do. Do me proud. I want to shave his head. Hey, what's up? It's that time of the year again. I bring home a truck and I park it right here. And then it starts raining, so I work on it. You'd think I'd learn. Uh-oh. Alright, you Mooksters. This is my new project truck. It is a 1989 F-150. It needs some work. It's been sitting for 10 years?
I think so. At least 8.
At least 7 or so. It's been sitting for some time. We're gonna dig into it today because it's a nice cold rainy Iowa day. So we're gonna see if we can get it running. I'm actually hoping to replace my Ford Ranger with this truck. Cause look at that thing. It's a little bit of an eyesore. We got the fancy string all hooked up already. Hopefully it works. We got the real nice interior. Ooh! I don't know what this is. Get that out of here. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Don't you just love it? It's an XLT Lariat.
This is nicer than most vehicles we own.
This is nicer than all of my vehicles, including that one.
That's yours now.
Oops. It's got a nice bench seat in the back that is in perfect condition. Can you see that? Yes, just look at this.
There's a little bit of rust poking through.
Yeah, details.
Oh. You already bonked.
Nope. So this truck actually came from a friend of ours. We got it from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I know that this was his grandfather's truck, and then our friend Nick needed a vehicle for high school, so his grandfather let him use this. And after he graduated high school, I believe it just got parked because he moved away to college.
I think, if I remember right, it had a fuel issue and got parked.
Something with the dual tanks, I'm not sure. We're gonna figure it out though.
In the rain.
Well, I mean, when else are we gonna do it?
It's supposed to rain all week, good point.
We can't do it on a nice sunny day, that's boring. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, under here we've got a 5-liter 302. I haven't seen underneath this hood in a couple months, so.
It's fuel injected, this ought to be fun.
Yeah. See, this is where the battery goes, Kevin.
Oh.
Right there.
Well, let's put it in there.
Yeah, let's get it. Gotta get ready to lift a battery when you're small. It's difficult. There's rain dripping down my face. Alright, battery installed. Let's see what works. Oh, wait. I thought I brought this inside.
What is it?
It's a bunch of, like, repair seats.
Oh, heck.
Rear main CO leak. Transmission line leak. Pad separating from backing plate. Needs front pads and rotors.
Did they fix the rear main seal? They would have had to pull the trans.
I don't know.
How much was the bill?
$512.
They pulled the trans.
Well, at least we don't have to.
Well, I'll say it right here.
Alright, I'm gonna look through this at some point. But from my understanding, his grandfather, and I'm sure Nick was too, was very diligent about the preventative maintenance on this truck, so I have faith that it's in pretty good shape.
How many miles does it have?
It says 56,802, but I've heard that it probably rolled over once. It's on its second engine. in its life, so...
Heck.
I'm not exactly sure when that second engine became a part of this truck, but it doesn't matter. Let's just see what we got working in here.
Oh, there's lights.
Yeah. Can't see the headlights from here.
Yeah, I wish we could do the whole revival from in here. It's way nicer. Whippers.
It's a good day for windshield wipers. They're not working very well.
Does the Pumpy Boy work? Oh?
Oh! Wait! Go, clean it!
I saw something. Yeah, there's plenty of new wipers come with.
Oh, yay!
4 of them.
Is that a radio in the bag?
Oh yeah, the radio.
We got a radio! Just jam it in there, I'm sure it'll work.
No, we could literally install it right now.
What? No.
Yeah. Turn your wipers off.
Oh, I forgot they were on.
Yeah, this is the stock radio, so it should just be antennae. Bingo bongo.
Don't start a fire, please.
Boop. And then this one goes right here. Boop.
Second installed.
And you just slip this in there.
Mechanic.
I think there's a big piece of metal missing to hold this in place, but...
Oh, the harness?
Hashtag installed.
Good job.
Turn that key on, let's see if this sucker works.
Oh.
Hey!
Number 2. Ah! Now they're all gone except for the Wolverines. We'll see if Michigan can snap a 21-year title.
The lights don't work.
Big Ten Conference. For now.
Oh yeah. I want to see if my horn works.
Oh! It do.
Look at this aftermarket mirror I have.
Ooh, with aftermarket lights.
I don't know how this thing works.
Aww.
Just like my Ranger. Do you think the seatbelts work?
Maybe. Wait. Emmanuel.
Oh! A card. Interstate Ford Mercury Preferred Customer Club. I'm a preferred customer!
Hey, look. More keys.
Keys. Whoa.
Hey, look. More keys.
Where do you keep what?
A 10mm socket.
Oh my god! It's a 6.2. Scaries.
A weird adapter that was cut. I think for... Yeah, this definitely had a subwoofer in it. Some random hardware. Some hand warmers.
Those are important.
Light bulbs, batteries, more hardware. The goods.
The goose.
Ow, my finger. This doesn't have a split. Oh.
Well, there was water in my hair and it went flying and hit me in the face. I think this works. Hold your breath in case it does.
There's no vacuum right now since the motor's not running, so it won't change. It's probably not, yeah, it's on defrost. That moves really nice. Oh wow, is that how well they're supposed to move? The diesel's
my
like...
booger truck, you have to like use a hammer.
Yeah, the diesel's like get the pry bar out. Alright, time for the really big question.
Yeah.
Do it crank. You got oil, it's a little low, but it's there. Alright, crank it. Yeah, something's goofy. It's definitely spinning. Let's see if we got fuel coming out up here. Whoa!
You got fuel?
There's a lot of air, but yeah, I actually have fuel. Turn the key to on. Do it again. No, I don't. Do it again. Yeah, it's not enough pressure. Or air. Switch tanks.
Alright, come front now.
Alright, try that. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that's a no-go on the Fuelio.
As of right now, we know this truck doesn't drive, so our plan was to mess with it a little bit here, load it up on the trailer, and then bring it to our new shop so we can work on it. So I think that's what we're gonna do now since we're having fuel issues right off the bat. Gurgling our way to the shop. Towing the 89 with the 86 diesel.
Gurgling our way downtown, truck in tow, driving slow, we're in a diesel now. Gurgle, 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 rattle, rattle, clank.
Wow.
Nice thing, yeah. Here we go.
Me too.
The old twin I-beam drooping to the ground.
That was most of the noise. Ready, Mook?
Ready. Okay, so now that my truck is installed in the sky, aka lifted, we are going to check to see if the fuel pump's working because first of all, we were told it has a fuel system issue, and second of all, we didn't see fuel. So that's the first step here. Okay. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Just doing moves.
Trying to not be stuck. So, before we go underneath the truck and actually check on the pumps and everything, I'm just gonna confirm and see if our fuses are not blown / you know, they need to be properly working. So, I've got a lift in the way, and I can only open the door about yay much, so this is gonna be interesting. And I'm also gonna try to check the fuel inertia switch. I don't see a fuse for the switch. Here, you wanna grab me my phone? I'll take a picture so you can see.
Here, just take mine.
Alright, this is what I see. Show the peoples.
Okay, peoples. That right there should be the fuel selector switch according to the manual, but there's only one metal clip. If there's two metal clips, that means your fuse is missing.
Look how hecked up my sweatshirt got.
Looks like that's not our problem.
Y'all can buy these twisty sweatshirts online.
Where do they find those twisty sweatshirts, Mook?
At junkyarddigs.com. Get your twisty sweatshirt today.
You know what? There's not even a fuse in the picture, so I'm just confused.
Are you confused?
You're fired.
I would see myself out, but my truck doesn't run. Alright, switchy boy, where you be? I've never worked on one of these trucks before, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost. Can I see a diagram of where it's supposed to be again, please?
Yes. Let me consult my 1989 Ford F-150 owner's manual. As everyone knows, it's page 87. Sorry, 88. There you go. Page 88, section 3, chapter 2, sentence 5.
Located on the floorboard, to the left and above where the steering column passes through the floorboard.
You might have to pull carpet out of the way.
A what?
You might have to move carpet out of the way.
I thought you told me to pull a carburetor out of the way. I was like, mate, I ain't got one in this truck.
Heck.
I wish I could open my door more or like take my legs off or something.
Just flip upside down, that's what I did.
Here, hold this.
Back when I was skinny like you, I'd put my feet over the back and lay and then...
This might get really interesting. I found it!
Did you?
Way back yonder.
Is it popped up?
It does not go down.
Okay, so it's not the inertia switch, and it's not the lack of a fuse. Looks like we gotta keep digging for something a little more subsurface.
Alright, you guys, next we're gonna check to see if we have a properly running fuel relay. Are you ready?
Yep. I'm gonna hold it and see if I feel it click. Go for it. Yep. And I can hear the high pressure pump running as well. This one should be the EEC, I believe. If there's anything like the Bronco 2s of the same era. Green is the EEC. and brown is the fuel pump. And if this one has a bad relay or a bad connection, it will not turn this one on, as I learned through some diagnosis once upon a time. Also, these are all supposed to go in here somehow. Yeet! Installed. Tell a scary story.
Boo.
Ah, shit.
Kevin won't be able to sleep.
I was not ready for such a terrifying story, let me tell you.
I get a can of beans in this truck too.
Do you? That was a coffee can right there.
Nope, that's beans.
Do you want a light bulb for this?
Heck yeah, I want a light bulb for that. Are you kidding me?
Run out to the Duracell and grab it from the center console.
Oh, that's too far.
I can hear the high pressure pump on the rail running because these trucks have 3 pumps, a lift pump in each tank and a high pressure on the rail. So it's probably pulling through the non-operational lift pump and slightly pressurizing the rail because it's cavitating. So that fuel also smells terrible. Like here, take a sniff.
Smells close to that varnish stuff that was coming out of my other truck.
Yeah, so we should probably pump all that out. You know what, before we go even digging into the fuel pump, we should probably see if this thing even has spark. Oh, it's got new plug wires.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, how about you climb back in that cab and crank it? I'll check for spark. Or do you want me to crank it? You check.
I barely fit through that door.
Good, yeah, okay, I'll send you that way. All right, Mook, we got a screwdriver shoved in to our coil. I'm probably gonna shock the hell out of myself, but all for a good cause. Go ahead, turn the key on. Oh, that's scary. All right, crank it. Okay.
We got spark?
We got great spark.
I still want to take my cap off and look underneath.
Ooh, clean cap and rotor.
Yeah.
Good call. Let's do it. Well, Mook, we'll just pop in there and snag that cap and rotor off. Might as well get these air hoses out of the way for now. Is this a mass airflow truck? I don't think so.
I think you have massive airflow.
What? What did you say? No, I think these are speed density.
This came out. I hope that's not bad.
What did you do?
I literally didn't do very much.
Mook, let me just disassemble this hose clamp quick. Y'all didn't need this, right?
It was literally 3 turns and it was in my hand. I was like, oh, don't drop it in the engine bay now.
You can do it.
I made it. There's another bolt probably.
Oh, there's a screw.
I need a Phillips. A special Phillips. No.
There's a toolbox right here.
Oh, that's too far away.
What? How about this?
Stop
This Phillips screwdriver that's laying over.
Stop it. Oh boy. Oh
Get
boy.
that heckin' shroud out
Oh
of
boy.
there.
The screw is still in it. Oh.
What the? I mean, that might work. Maybe okay. This one's the throttle. This one's the cruise control. So, like, oh boy, she's heavy. Whee! Stop.
Stop talking about me.
I am not. You are the cutest little skinniest hack I ever done did meet. Tell you what.
Thanks, Kitty. Wow, that was actually so easy. I was expecting it to like fight me.
Mook, who's either worked on like new rusty Chevys that she drove for years, or rusty trucks from the 70s, pops a 90 and 89 hose off. Like, what a miracle!
This is amazing. Amazing. Oh, we got them both.
Oh, well, that makes that easy. I forgot they're like molded together.
Let's hot glue them together. No, these
Look.
binoculars?
Booger scope.
Oh my god, did you say booger scope? We're gonna set these safely aside in the trash.
What?
Hey, that was my job.
You do the other one. I
Are you
saved
trying
one.
to take my job? That's
This is a
rude.
team effort.
Rude.
Ow.
Should I make it look like I don't have eyebrows? Y'all ready for this?
They weren't. I can promise you they were not.
Alright, how we looking?
Oh, brand new.
Not, yeah.
Brand new. Alright, we'll put that back on. Well, we should have sparked all the cylinders. Do you want to throw a little brake clean down his throat and see if it pops off?
I sure do.
Now that we have brake clean. Actually, let's just use gas. We got gas.
I love the funky font.
This has driven me crazy my entire life. The Ford 5.0 with a 5 head
It's a groovy
on the
EFI.
5. Like, Why do these all have huge foreheads? What? Why, Ford? Isn't the tailgate like that too?
Yeah.
I hate this font. I love these trucks, but I hate this. Why do they have foreheads on all the letters?
Also, like I mentioned before, we do have merch on junkyarddigs.com. In addition to that, all of Thunderhead's merch, which is at this point just his logo, is on clearance because we are no longer stocking it. So,
it's nothing personal. Everyone's mistaken that to be something personal. It's not anything personal, it's a logistics issue. Luke lives 45 minutes away now, and we are separate entities, so we're separating those entities.
Yes, like he said, Luke lives far away. We are just selling our merch now just because
we're short on space.
Yeah.
We want our house back instead of being a t-shirt store.
So yeah, go get them. They're 30% off, limited supply, obviously. So once they're gone, they're gone. Anyway, back to the truck. Since I am the only one who's able to get inside the truck, I'm the lucky one who has to get inside the truck and doesn't get to see the fun. So let me know how it goes.
We got some 2-stroke fuel in a can. Gonna throw that in there. A little bit of extra oil in the fuel, never hurt anyone. All right, Mook, she's full of fuel. I'll run the throttle to the best of my ability. You hit the go button. Oh, do it again. Yep. Keep cranking. It's like it's almost trying on its own because that pump's trying to pull through dead pumps.
It wants to though.
Let's go ahead and lift this thing up and start doing some diagnosis on pumps. What do you say?
Yeah. Okay, Kevin and I did a learn here about this guy. This is a dual tank truck, so 2 of these lines are input and 2 of these are return lines. And this guy up here is powered by input pressure from the fuel. So depending on which tank I have selected, the diaphragm in that is going to move. It all feeds into one line after that. We have power at the high pressure fuel pump up there, so we know that our next step is to look at anything before this guy causing our fuel issues. Kevin actually pulled up a diagram here of the fuel system in case any of you need a reference.
Let's throw some multimeterage on these connectors for the lift pumps and see if they are running at all. Because if they don't have power, we probably just have a broken pink and black line somewhere. Alright, so we had Mook throw the power to the truck and run the fuel pump. And I saw 12 volts at the connector here for this front tank. So all of our wiring, at least to this front tank, is good to go. Which means we either have a fuel selector valve issue or a lift pump issue. Let's find out which one it is.
Kevin got a bucket device. And you want to guess why? We know there's power up there. Kevin just tested it and there's power up here. This means that we need to test if our fuel pump is bad. So what we are going to do, and why Kevin placed a bucket device here, is we're going to pop off a hose from that, and we're gonna see if we can see fuel moving.
Yeah, we're gonna remove the return and feed, because I don't know which is which, so just take them both off. Time for the stink to come out. There it is. So what I'm gonna do is go connect the battery and run the pump. Let me know if this like goes over there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here goes. Yeah?
Nothing.
So, if our feed line did not receive any more pressure while putting power to the pump, chances are we got ourselves a bad pump. So, let's drop a tank and put some new lift pumps in. What do you say, Mookers?
I say yes. Alright, guess what we're doing? We're dropping another tank.
Let's stab this one.
Yay! No! Yay!
I didn't know you really wanted to stab the last one.
Yeah, that one was... Oh! Right.
The stinky mood-setting waterfall. What am I looking for here?
I don't know, maybe a brain, hopefully?
I'm going home.
Get wrecked. Since we are under here and working on the fuel tanks, we are going to replace the fuel pumps. regardless if they are trash or not. We think that they are trash anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and replace them. So here we go.
Alright, looks like we got 3 hoses and an electrical connection from this side, and then from the other side we have the fill neck hose. So, yeah, we're cut out for it here somehow. So we'll pop all those connections off and get this thing out. And be back after all the ensuing calamity.
Alright, Kevin got our connections off on the top. Which means the tank's coming out.
Alright, can you grab that head? Got it? Let's pull our pump out, see how bad it is.
Something went down my sleeve.
It's always surprised me how little these trucks change through the years. Like, this is literally the same as your 78 tank, but with an EGR port and a bigger collar hole. Alright, moment of truth. Yeah, it looks a little bit hacked. So we'll get ourselves a booster pack, see if these pumps are any good. Got our power hooked up. See if this thing heckin' runs. Hopefully no. It's seized. So we need the old shop treatment. Work, goddamn you!
Heck.
Esta junk. Well, that's a definitive answer. Our pumps are bad.
Alright, the rear tank is out. Time to take out the front one. I think Kevin and I both said that we've never taken out a tank like this, so this should be fun. We did call O'Reilly's and have them order 2 fuel pumps for us, so those should be ready in the morning. We're just gonna drop the tanks tonight and then call it a day there.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
As ready as I'll be. I'm gonna interrupt this program to talk to you about my phone case here. Many of you have probably already seen this. Well, my truck is too close to me right now, but it matches up with my truck. And you guys can go online to WNCSCO.com to get your own. They have stock, already designed cars that you can find that look like yours. Or you can even make a custom case like I did there. And if you type in the code Junkyard Mook, you get 20% off. 20% off, Kevin! I will I will include the link to their website down below along with the discount code. Anyway, back to this whole fiasco here.
Oh wait, you got it out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, hi.
I think this is stuck. How are you supposed to get it out? Sometimes it's painful being dumb, okay?
I felt that. That resonated in my soul.
Jeez.
This one looks a lot better.
That one was not fun to get out.
Should we go test it?
Yes.
Hope it's bad.
Hacked. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. We are pumping the old gas out of these gas tanks so we can eventually put new, not dirty gas in. We couldn't find our actual fuel pump that we would normally use for this, so Kevin chopped up an old sending unit and hooked up a booster pack and used that. And then we got, of course, 2 new ones from O'Reilly.
Fuel pump revival.
Fuel pump revival.
It's working.
Looks like it ran. Yeah, it's working quite well.
If you're stuck out in the woods, I guess, and you really need a fuel pump, you can take them out and kind of beat them around and put some oil in them and spin the vanes, and usually they'll come back to life. Not reliably, and probably not flowing what they're supposed to, because here that doesn't sound the healthiest, but it is working.
Yep.
Let's get these cleaned out.
We'll be back.
Alright, Mook, got them all cleaned out?
Yes. We have our freshly vacuumed and freshly wiped down to the best we could tanks. And now I'm putting new sending units in each of them. I feel like I just did this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get these in.
Welcome to the Junkyard Mook garage where we replace gas tanks.
It needs to stop. This is my third gas tank in like 2 weeks. Oh!
The fun starts.
It's going. Oh, it's on!
Okay, that's installed. Bunch.
No. The hose is on.
Oh, look at that. This is a nightmare.
Oh,
That's fine.
stay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Scary, but done.
Thank you, Ben Pack, for making a lift that I can beat the shit out of the back of a truck and it won't fall off. Okay, yeah, that's oh, we forgot all of the connections.
We did this on the last truck too.
We're gonna get these upper connections on, and then a rear tank is installed.
Here we go. All right, on to the next tank.
All right, Mook, ready to put this tank in?
Sure am.
We've got our net tube all oiled up. I took the EGR grommet and thing off. You gotta take the grommet off, put the grommet on the tank, put the little EGR cap dealio on, and then hook it back up to the hose. Let's do it.
Got the tank.
Yep, you pull the hose.
All right, we're gonna put the last bit of hardware in this and bolt it down, go get some gas, and then we'll see if this runs. How appropriate for the pandemic. Your plug is a mask.
I lost the plug and I didn't have a rag. I was like, I'll just take this off and use it to plug the gas can.
Yes. Hey, get out of there.
What you doing there, Hecker?
I'm putting some gas in this truck for the first time in like 7 years. Probably gonna spill
What's
it
your
everywhere.
plan of execution here?
Dump it and try not to spill it. It's spilling. I got 5 gallons of fuel. I'm gonna put 2.5 in each tank. So we're gonna see if what we did was productive or not.
Well, it was productive. I just don't know if it was effective.
But anyway, we'll be back.
All right, I'm gonna hook up your battery and run the fuel pump a few times.
Gas gauge is going down.
Oh, I never hooked the fuel selector valve up, and it's currently dripping all over the place. All right, truck back in the air, quick. Okay, we got those hoses put on and put a huge dent in the paint, but such is life. Let's try this again, see if she primes up. I hear it going back to the tank. I'm assuming we have pressure, because our return's working just fine. Oh, yeah. All right, Mook. Hit the key, I guess. You got anything on your fuel gauge?
Just below 1/8 of a tank.
Sweet, seems to be working. See if she fires.
All right, cranking.
Try the rear tank. I'm gonna cycle it a few times. I'm still not sure if our fuel selector is happy. That sounds better. Try that.
All right, cranking.
Try her again. Yep. It's still not very happy. Run the key on and off a couple times. Okay, so I think we still have a feed issue to the main pump. I think it's probably our tank selector switch is bad, or maybe we got a bad fuel pressure regulator and the return's just hung wide open. Switch it back to the front pump. Yep. Keep going. hear stuff returning. One more. I hear a lot returning. I wonder if our fuel pressure regulator is bad. Let's do a quick test, Mook. So Mook, here's what we got. I unhooked our fuel pressure regulator. Took our vacuum pumpy boy. He holds pressure. I don't see fuel seeping out of it. I think he might be okay. Fuel systems are pretty simple. What'd you say, Mook?
Yeah.
It's just lift, well this one's actually really complicated. It's lift pump to valve, selector to high pressure pump to filter, to fuel rail to regulator to return. So somewhere in there we get a problem. We know it's not our lift pumps anymore. I bet it's either our high pressure pump or our feed to the high pressure pump. But to verify anything moving forward, we need to be able to test our fuel pressure. So I'm gonna take our Selector Valve out and then take our ancient old-timey fuel pressure gauge / vacuum gauge and see how bad it leaks. It just dawned on me that this is a really old one that only goes up to 10 pounds of pressure because it's for carburetors, and it's still not even making it past 3. So we definitely have some fuel issues. Is it on rear tank right now?
Probably front.
Flap it or rear?
It's on front.
Switch it to rear. Let's see if that makes a difference. Good?
Yep.
What we can do to test the high pressure pump is set up an external fuel source with a known good fuel pump and feed it after the selector valve and see if it gets better pressure. And if it doesn't, it's probably our main pump is just worn out, although it's still running. Let's do that. Alrighty, we're down here with our high pressure fuel pump. As you can see, it's hoses, selector valve, high pressure pump on the rail, filter up to the motor. We have this line off that feeds the pump. Go ahead, Mook, key it. Let's see if the lift pumps are moving fuel to the pump. One more. Ooh, nothing. Okay, so it's a problem before the high pressure, so far, at least. I hear stuff returning to the tank, so I gotta wonder if maybe I have these hooked up wrong, or maybe that thing's not properly operating, because it sounds like it's just going, meow. Let's find out. Alright, stop. I hear fluid, but I ain't seen none. Let's see, this should be a return. Wait. Try it now. Alright, nothing out of that. This right here should be the feed for the front. This is gonna be a lot of gas everywhere. Alright, go ahead. Do it again. Alright, off. Well, that's working. Our pump's working, it's just not getting past this guy, so I think this be bad. So because these cost upwards of $400, this hunk of junk plastic, we're gonna pop it apart and see if there's anything we can do to make it work again, and then probably call it Junkyard and see if they help. And then our last option beyond that is have Advanced Auto order one in, which might take just as long as just buying one off Amazon or something.
Yeah. Rock Auto doesn't even stock them anymore.
Yeah, no, they're out of stock. Because everyone deletes this system for this very reason.
Yeah. I want to try to have 2 tanks though. Yeah. If it keeps giving me issues in the future, then I'll probably get rid of it. But for now, I'm not ready to give up on it.
I mean, we just went through all the work and put a $100 sending unit in each tank.
Right. Don't you give me that attitude. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, I think I know what's wrong. It would appear that the gasket was just actually exclusively RTV. Oh. Oh yeah, diaphragm. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Look at this. A diaphragm made entirely of RTV.
Oh, it's really slippery.
This is what Wyatt has to say.
I'm right there with him.
Okay, so Mook's gone ahead and ordered a new one of these. It'll be here in like, what, Friday?
2 days, yep.
But for now, I've gone ahead and ran the screw down and took some O-rings out and whatnot to the point that fuel will move through it at least for one tank. So we're gonna hook it back up. Use our surprisingly effective diaphragm to seal just the top off so it doesn't leak, and see if we can get this thing to at least run off one tank until the new selector valve gets here. Okay, we got everything shoved back in here. Go ahead, Mook. Front tank selected. Yep. Give her the beans. Keep going. Alright, stop. A little bit of a leak. I'll have to tighten that down. We got a little bit of fuel. Give her one more. A lot bit of a leak. Let's deal with that.
Alright, cranky.
Will it stay alive? Our first fuel injection revival.
Yeah!
Really wasn't that bad, just had to bypass some shitty 80s technology. It runs pretty damn good for having sat for 7 years. Give it a rev! Oh, it's quiet. Oh man, it is dead silent. Look at her, she's so excited. Excited? Well, you want to see the transmission works? Alright, go to drive. Okay, neutral. Might need a rear end. I don't know what that's about. Alright, shut her down.
My truck runs, but it's not going to be driving anytime soon.
I don't know what the hell is going on with the rear end. It's only turning one tire. I think someone put the e-brake on when it was sitting in that driveway.
Oh yeah, you did.
And they're stuck on. Like is it down right now?
Oh, it's up.
Yep, nope. We'll have to look into that. Something's unhappy, that's for sure. And it might just be the drive angle because it's up off the ground. Mook.
What?
Your thingy's here.
Oh my god.
Alright, you can put that on. I'm gonna go.
Heck off?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I help you?
Mooker's the red-nosed reindeer.
What's with you?
Had a very shiny nose.
What's with you and my nose, Kevin?
Na 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 booger scope. Yeah, nobody really knows.
Come here. It feels weird. The last melon! I got it. Alright, I got the new one all prepped. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I got all the clips out. There's 6 of them, and I only broke 1. Alright, now it's time to take the lines off. Okay, the lines are off. I just need to get these 2 bolts out of here. 1 bolt, 2. Alright, it's out again. Now to get the new one in there. I got this bolted down on the back, and now I just need to reattach all the lines to it.
It'd be dripping everywhere.
Ah, it went down my sleeve. Stop it. Kevin, what?
Oh, you done it?
I got a new switcheroo.
Switcheroo. Well, should we see if it sprays gas all over the floor and removes the rest of our paint in our shop?
I'm way ahead of you.
We can just put it down.
No! It's no fun.
I'm gonna put it down.
Damn it.
Well, we have to work on it.
Ready?
Yep.
It's still set up front.
Again? Yeah, I don't see any leaks. Switch it to rear.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Keep going. I hear bubbles and air and stuff happening in here. I don't know if it's working, but it appears to not be terribly broken.
Anything leaking?
It did at first, but I just realized the bolt was loose, so we just fixed that.
Oh, that might have been me. I opened it to see what was in it, and it was nothing. I thought I got it tight enough, but my little twiggy arms can only do so much.
Well, Mook, let's set her down on the ground and see if she runs off both tanks.
Okay. All right, Kevin, fire it up.
There we go.
Still some moisture in the exhaust. Just a little.
This thing's a runner, Mook.
This is awesome! Now I want to fix my brakes.
Brakes next?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Do we have any gabagoo?
Barely.
Yeah, pretty much a no. Heck.
Heck.
Fill it with our premium used brake fluid. It's clean, it's fresh stuff. It's just been through a set of hoses already. I also need to empty this jug because it's getting a little full. This is what I used to bleed brakes. The brake light was on, and that's because in the bottom of these on a Ford, there's a little float. And when your brake fluid gets low, it makes a contact and turns your brake light on. We're gonna overfill it right now because we're going to be bleeding the brakes.
So many goo!
I don't know where the old goo went.
Me neither.
I don't see any leaks on the entire truck. There's some weird chance that it might have got low. I don't know. So yeah, we'll go through the method to bleed these brakey boys.
So since these didn't spin earlier, we're gonna go ahead and take off the back tires and see if we can find a reason. We are thinking maybe it's somebody at some point used the parking brake and it didn't disengage properly like it should have. So we're just gonna check under the hood here. But this is a tire, so. All right, get the heck off. But also don't kill me. Come on now.
How's your pads look? Not terrible. It's probably all original equipment at 150,000 miles.
Yeah.
Tensioner cable's still intact. As for everything else, it looks okay. We'll get a pry bar in here and try to push that swinging bar thing for the parking brake back. Make sure he disengages. You wanna go pull the other one off, Mook?
I suppose.
And we'll set in the bleeding these suckers.
Get hacked. Goodbye. Wow, look at him go.
He's just ready to hit the road. He's excited.
Right, you have fun.
Ta-da! How's your tensioner cables?
Still there.
Everything looks good. I'm sure we'll have to do brakes someday. We'll just do wheel cylinders then. Alright, take your pry bar, Mook, and put it right here.
Oh my, it's...
As much as you can. Well, it's probably to its limit, but we give it a little more. I saw the cable jump, so I think you definitely moved it. Well, we'll dust those out, and then make sure our auto tensioners work and bleed the rears.
Do you want some cotton candy?
I think I'm okay, thank you, though.
You never like what I make you.
Alright, Mook. We got one of these already dripping fluid. Let's see if we can bleed them. Up. Down. Up. Well, I still don't see any leaks from down to the last brick, and it seems to all be fine. So, I don't know what the hell that was about. Now let's give them a test. Down. Up. That works. They're a bit dirty, but that'll clean up. Down. Up. Mook, you got brakes.
Yay!
Should we go for a little test drive?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Tires are on. Mook is still trapped inside the truck, so I just threw those on quick.
Thank you.
I also put this air intake tubing on The one last thing to check before we fire it on that is to make sure there's not a bunch of mice inside. Oh my god, I have to take these back off. So we're just gonna lift this up and peek in there. Looks good. It's actually a fresh, clean filter. Put that back on, drop her on her feet, hit the road. Okay, Mook, light this sucker off. Let's see if she runs and drives. I need spark plugs. Or probably just to figure out its tuning since we've reset it 10 times. Go ahead, Mookers. Brake check. They hold it. Yeah, that's brakes. Since we've been resetting the battery so much, this thing's gonna have to relearn its tune, I'm sure. You know, that, and we all know how excellent OBD1 tuning is. Whoops. So I'm sure it'll start running better after a little bit of time. But there you go. Atta girl. Well, there you go, Mook. It is so windy. We still need to fix your windows because they don't roll up, but I'm curious if your air conditioning works. This thing is so well maintained. Pop the hood. Smog pump's making noise. Alright, try the AC. Oh my god, it spins. The compressor's running. Doesn't make cold air. Right now I only feel it on defrost. Well, the defrost feels cold. Looks like your mix gate's stuck. You might have a vacuum line. Oh wait, there was one that was unhooked. Let's fix that quick and see if your HVAC starts working. Yeah. Dang old AC works. Holy heck.
Alright, we put a new hose right here for the HVAC since we tried to reattach the old one and it fell apart in our hands. So we had to make do with this guy. And then I just topped off the power steering fluid, so we're gonna go for a test drive. Alright, let's see if our AC works, huh?
Yeah.
Some sand blew in my mouth and it was crunchy. Alright, ready?
Yeah. Oh, it moved. It's no longer on the frost, it's over here now. Oh, that's chilly.
Got some debris flying out of it. Wow, that's cold.
Yeah, that works really good. Holy crap.
This is my first truck that I've owned that has AC, including my Ranger that is 13 years newer than this.
Should we go for a test drive, Mook?
Yes. We grabbed a fire extinguisher in case things go south, but let's hope we don't have to use it.
I also brought the temp gun in case things go north, as in nuclear. Let's go get some gas.
Yeah.
Man, is it windy.
Windy.
What do you think, Mook? 10 gallons in each tank in case they fail?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dealio.
Oh wow, look at that.
It's even cleaner than yours.
Beautiful.
What a unit.
What a unit. My turn, hackers!
Wee! Oh, she boogie.
Wow! This truck is awesome! I'm so excited to drive this truck all the time. Hey, my parents used to live in that house.
Heck. Definitely smell some oil burning off the headers. From sitting for that long, they probably leaked down past the valve covers. Or we have leaky valve covers, I don't know. Well, should we go fix some windows?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Before any of you chastise me about driving any further or running this anymore without changing the oil, I'm going to do that right now. But I'm not going to film it because who cares, it's an oil change. So I'm going to get underneath this truck, drop the oil, put new oil in and oil treatment in, and then we'll pick up from there. That's what came out. Just looks like dirty old oil. Which is a relief. Not that I thought anything was wrong, necessarily, but it's always good to see that the oil is just, well, what's to be expected when an oil change is needed. Alright, new oil going in. Get every last drop. Alright, I'm bored. And there we go. Oil change. Was that exciting or what? You can say no. Because I'm going to say no. The next thing I wanted to tackle on this truck is the passenger window will not go down or go back up when it is down. So I want to figure that out. I know I have working AC, which is amazing, but I like having my windows down. So I want to fix that. So that's next. I misspoke. It's actually both of my windows that need attention. That being said, I need to take off my door panels here so I can get a better idea of what's going on and why I don't have windows, because I want windows that work. I've got a screwdriver and a multimeter. Let's see how much damage I can do. Boop. I took the driver's side off already and it showed signs of being previously removed, and it's probably for the same reason that I'm doing it right now, but who knows? Not me. Alright, Mook. Don't break it! Mother hecker! Let it go! Let it go! Give me my heckin' door panel! Oh yeah! There we go. Now it's just a few screws and this is completely unattached. Hey, no, no, no. Quiet on set. Ta-da! Lean in and say hi to the camera, Kevy.
Lane.
Lane.
Oh my gosh, my eyeballs. The allergies are whooping our ass today.
Yeah, we look a little rough today.
Help me.
What the hell is wrong with my... Oh, it's just out of focus. Okay. Okay, we got all the door panels off. We tested the driver's side little motor for polarity and it seems fine. The motor's not dead. It appears to just be stuck.
Or dead.
Or dead. And honestly, I'm both right now. So I called in reinforcements. Kevin's dad is gonna come help me. Because I don't know how to do this stuff. And Kevin's no help.
Yeah, sure.
So anyway, I'll be back when the professional's here. Alright, we put power to this and it did nothing, so it's most likely a dead motor at this point, which is unfortunate. But we are also going to grease up the tracks for this window so it goes up and down a little easier. That's better. Whoa. Slow down. Next step is to figure out what the heck to do. I can kind of see in there. And then I'm going to get the track up here. And the back side. Alright, since we know the motor for this one still functions, we're going to try to basically just revive this and grease it up and see if it was just stuck. Nope. Okay, so since I was able to move it up here, like you saw, that means the cam is stripped in there. So we also have to pull this motor too and replace both sides. At least that's moving now.
So as you can see, the passenger motor spins just fine, but if we put a load on it, it just hops. So it looks like there's something to do with thrust. Is something to do with broken.
Oh boy. Alright, the first bolt on the first new motor is on. We'll get the other ones bolted into place and come back. Alright, let's test it. It works! Now we just have to do the driver's side. Alright, it took both of us, but we got the last bolt on and we plugged it in. Let's see if it works. Oh, let's take the tape off. Thanks, Kevin.
Blue ball still works.
Yep. We got working windows! Woo! Oh yeah! Ta-da! Alright, I know the lighting's not great, but most of you by now probably noticed my bumper is crooked. And under here...
See this adjustment here?
Yeah.
You can kind of see where the bumper used to be way down here.
Yep.
So we need to go up and then retighten. So a lot of 92 to 97 F-150s, F-250s, you'll see this bumper right here kind of hanging at an angle. They went to a smaller, in that series truck, they went to a smaller bracket here, and it would actually start to crack and literally give way. And then this bumper was just bouncing so much, and they would be hanging down. I think Ford later come out with a heavier bracket, or you can actually go to an older truck and get this bigger, heavier bracket.
There it is. Finally level. Finished fixing all the little things on this truck, and now I'm gonna take it for a drive. Get in, Kevin.
Looking good, Mook. She's a little steamy in the morning.
I saw that.
Hopefully that's just the fact that it still hasn't had a chance to learn its tune yet.
This is the fastest I've gone in this truck. Please don't die.
The wheels are a little shaky from sitting for so long,
Yeah.
but not terrible. Guys, welcome to Adventures with Kevin here on Mook's channel. We're out in the wilderness at a fire watchtower point, so we can see all the fires Mook has created. She dropped me off here, and then she just took off over there and started lighting stuff on fire, so that's fun. What's up? Hi. I think your smog pump's making noise, which I gotta find the diagram, but you can get a specific belt for a 5-liter on at least the Mustangs for sure, where you just route it different and it eliminates the smog pump without having to take it off and get a bracket.
So it just sits there, it lives there without doing anything.
Bingo.
I forgot to tell you, this morning I went to go get breakfast at McDonald's, and I pulled up to the first window to pay. And I super had to sneeze, and he was still like getting my change. And I was like, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna open the window and I'm gonna sneeze. And I tried to stop the sneeze, but he opened the window and I ended up just going like, trying to not sneeze. And he thinks I'm just yelling at him, probably. He's like, here's your quarters. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna see if cruise control works.
Son of a gun!
It works!
Holy crap, does it coast and excel?
Oh,
Coast works. Hit excel?
I am.
Oh, you just gotta click it. Yeah. Son of a gun!
I have working cruise control.
What a unit. Should we take her back to the shop?
I'll drop you off, but I'm gonna drive around all day.
Okay, that's fine. The girl deserves to drive around in her truck.
Okay, so that is going to do it for today's episode of Junkyard Mook, where I revived my new daily driver, which is a 1989 F-150 XLT Lariat. It is a great truck. I'm honestly super excited to drive it around and keep working on it. I know that I need new tires, and also the valve cover gaskets are leaking, so that is a task I will have to tackle in the future. But for now, I'm going to keep driving it and just keep an eye on the fluid levels, because this is a great truck and I don't want it to just sit and wait for me to have to do a valve cover gasket. So I do intend to drive it immediately. But don't forget to go to junkyarddigs.com and check out our merch. We do have hoodies in various styles, so don't forget to look for those too, even though it is warming up outside. Don't forget you can get a phone case with your car on it. Just go to winsco.com. I will have the link in the description below, along with the discount code Junkyard Mook for 20% off of your order. Huge thank you to Kevin again for helping me get this truck on the road and reliable. Thank you to his dad for helping me with the windows and also helping with a few cosmetics on this truck, such as the bumper. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share to all your friends so we get 1 million views and I can shave Kevin's head. Be safe, have fun, be good. Don't do anything stupid. Goodbye.